Hello everyone and welcome to another video with me on Hooray, and today we're going to be talking about the brand new global news and with some rockin' tunes, literally rocking. And if you don't know what I mean, go check out my Final Fantasy XIV videos, the two new ones that went up recently. They're some good fun to watch. Either way, here they are. Well, originally we thought, they were probably always going to pair this unit. But a couple weeks ago, we got announced of the first global CG unit, and it was a brand new CG unit that was not available on JP yet. Well, here she is. She's finally here, and finally being a very relative term, as it wasn't that long of a wait. Elena is here, as well as a brand new other unit, Morgana. Morgana, who we did not know about beforehand. But I'm actually kind of excited for both of these characters, and we'll get into that in a minute here. But first, I talked a little bit about door pots. Let's just get through that really quickly. What are door pots? Well, door pots are these rotating challenges where basically you can end up getting crystals. At least this is the way it currently works on the JP side. And these crystals can be turned in for different types of door pots. And what do door pots do? Well, as you know, you currently take your favorite units and put stat pots into them to increase certain statistics to help them have better stats so that they can be stronger, so that they can survive or do more damage or whatever. But there is a limit to how many extra points you can put into each stat. Well, that's what door pots are here to do. Door pots increase the cap of how many statistic points or stat pots you can put into a unit. So, for instance, let's take someone like Axstar. There's an easy example that I can think of off the top of my head. He can put in an extra 65 points put into his attack stat with attack pots. Simple enough, means he will have a higher attack for it. But when you finish putting in those extra 65 points, there's nothing else you can do. You're done. Well, if you have door attack pots, that will open the door towards allowing you to put more attack pots into that Axstar. So in other words, the cap wouldn't be 65 anymore. It'll actually be half on top of that 65. So I believe it's about 32 or 33, depending on how they want to round. And I do believe they round down, so it should be 32. Meaning that with enough door pots, you could actually put something max up to 97. If the stat is only 50, then obviously half of 50 is 25. 50 plus 25 equals 75. Math. Wonderful. But anyway, that's the basic overview of door pots. Now let's talk about the event. There will be an event for the two new girls, Fundamental Forces, which has some really nice equipment. Pretty good, especially the robe of Mantle of Darkness, as well as the Astral Blade replica. Both very nice hybrid equipment set, as well as just generally good equipment. So yeah, that's really nice. Talking about Elena and or CG Elena, I guess I should say, even though there's only one Elena in the game, unless they put FF7's Elena in the game. Anyway, there will be two step-ups for this. There will be one that is Elena specific, which is only 20k Lapis. The first step's free, so you might as well do it. But remember, it can be bait to get you to spend. Anyway, at the end of that 20k, you are guaranteed at least one Elena. So that's pretty good. I mean, for 20k Lapis for a new CG unit, that's probably going to be damn good, because it's a global temporary exclusive, I guess. I've heard that the Crystal Girl here is going to be coming to JP, which makes sense. The most expensive part, I think, about developing for Brave Exvius right now is the CG unit, so it would make sense that they want to put Elena out there to try and earn the dollars, if you get what I mean. Anyway, the second step up is a 5% rainbow on all steps. 5 steps total, 24,000, I got there eventually. 24,000 Lapis step up, where at the end you either get guaranteed one Elena or one Morgana. So obviously there's one step up for people who just want Elena, and for people who want to try for both, there's a step up for them. And for people who just want Morgana, well, best of luck to you. Anyway, looking at the two units, let's talk about Morgana first. Morgana, who is the kind of surprise unit. She is a magic dealer, damage dealer, I should say. A 5-star basic goes to a 7-star. Super Trust Mastery is a rod, 10 attack, 160 magic, 40 spirit. Enables Virtuous Empress, basically true dual-wield magic for equipping 2 weapons. Really good. True dual-wield magic is the future, not true dual-hand magic, depending on, of course, units and modifiers and everything, but still, Morgana, very, very nice super TMR. 2 of those would be incredible. Empress Signet is her Trust Mastery and Materia. Boost magic by 20%, boost magic when equipped with a rod, and boost parameters of Espers evoked by 20%. I wouldn't be surprised if the base stats are 40 or 50%, but the Esper extra 20% is really nice as Espers get stronger, so yeah, it's pretty nice Trust Mastery even. Featured abilities, 2 cooldowns we get a preview of. Unstable Energy, every 4 turns, consume evocation gauge to deal damage to all enemies, and boost magic, spirit, and damage of certain abilities for caster. Okay. Elemental Enervation for every 4 turns, should say. Reduce ice, wind, light, and dark resistance for all enemies. Enables Myriad Arcana for 1 turn. Depends what Myriad Arcana is, but that probably means that this girl, Morgana, will have a multiple range of elements, which is great. Hopefully she's not just Chaos Wave, though. Sorry, JP flashbacks. Holy Radiance, consume evocation gauge to deal light damage to 1 enemy and boost damage of certain abilities. So she has some kind of use of with the summon gauge. I'm curious if she will have some summon abilities or not. But cool. I hope she ends up being really strong. She's the harder to get of the 2 units, so I'm curious to see if she will be the better one. As for Elena, she is a attacker, a magic, well, basically a hybrid, and a support unit or buffer is what she is listed at. Now, Super Trust Mastery is a materia, boosts attack and magic by 60%, boosts equipment, attack, and magic when a single weapon is equipped in both hands, so just an incredibly strong hybrid. This is the thing hybrids have been dreaming of for true dual-hand hybrids. Trust Mastery is Elena only. It is a 2-handed sword. It is not a great sword. I have seen that posted. Unless I got it backwards, in which case it is a true-handed great sword and not a sword. No, I'm 95% sure it's a sword. Attack 150, magic 130, 200 weapon. Great, no element to it. Fantastic, love it. Moving on. Featured abilities, Blade of the Crystal, damage 1 enemy. Speed of Light, triple casting, basically activate 1 time each regardless of equipment conditions. Not entirely sure if that just means she always has triple cast, but that seems pretty damn broken, depending on modifiers. Celestial Guidance, one of her 7-star abilities. Once every 6 turns, reduce ice and light resistance for all enemies. Boost damage of certain abilities for caster and certain allies. Aurora Tempest and Aurora Storm, so basically she chains with Aurora Fravia and has some kind of unlock for Aurora Fravia too. That is really cool. I actually really love that a lot. Sorry, I'm just gonna power down my PS4. But anyway, it is a couple of positives there. Seems like she will have multiple elements available to her. At least 2. I can't remember if somebody said at one... I think there was a theory that maybe she might do 4, but ice and light are kind of weird abilities. Hey, ice crystals and light crystals. Anyway, no such thing as fire crystals. Both of these units seem quite good on paper, and we'll need more paper to see just quite how good they are. But given that they're global exclusives, and one of them is the first CG to come to global, I'm more than willing to bet that this is probably going to be a massive power jump for hybrids. And why not? Physical kind of got it with Xenos and Esther. Magic got it with Cersei. Might as well give the hybrids a bit of love. But the global exclusives kind of got to tone down the power creep for a little bit. Anyway, so that's all for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you tell me, what are you going to do? Are you going for either of these units? Seem pretty cool. I mean, it really leads credence to the idea that Elena is still an ice user. So I'm counting it as a win in my prediction columns. And yeah, I did make that prediction somewhere. I think it was on Twitch, but it still counts. All right, see you next time.